Trondheim wasn't so nice a place after all, so we decided to invade France and Belgium and the Netherlands. This is the Belgium branch of the invasion of France and the Low Countries. I already covered the Sedan Channel coast part, so this one is called Belgium, and I think the next one is called something, I'm not sure. The last time I played this scenario there was a bug that crashed it for me, so I have, when I took the last victory hex, so I have not technically completed this scenario before, and I have never had the opportunity to play the one that's behind this, so that will be exciting. We'll start here, so we will crush through these rivers and clever diversion. Okay, lots of words. I got a new hero. It says aggressive counter attack, so +3 attack when defending. That seems fairly good. It applies to both hard and soft attack. Could give it to an infantry that I use to capture city hexes. Could give it to a tank to make it a little bit less vulnerable when it's out front. I could even give it to one of my fighters that I used to escort, or even one of the bombers to make it more resilient to enemy fighters. So we'll see what happens with this guy. I haven't decided yet. So we have a small secondary deployment area here, and we have this huge area here, so obviously this one is the more important. So we can punch through here, and I can maybe use a bridge engineer or two. One should probably be enough to more easily bypass some of these rivers. Yes, I'm not entirely sure if I even want to go up here, but it seems somehow wrong to leave this unattended, so to speak. Here I have 2 auxiliary units, Fallschirm, Close Combat Forced March, and that seems odd. I can swear that they have the attacks against extra attack when they attack the fortification. This is Eben Emmer, a rather famous fort in Belgium that was taken out by German paratroopers. So I'm pretty sure that's a microscopic bug there that I will report in. So let's look at our army from Norway. We have 8 infantry and tons of artillery. I mean, if I'm going to go up here, I'm going to need 1 artillery piece there, and I am going to need maybe 2 down here. So I think I will do the unthinkable and only proceed with 3 artillery. And I will put my least experienced artillery here. Maybe. We'll see. I haven't decided fully yet. So, but I want to make these back into the 15 centimeters because the French will have tanks, and then the hard attack support will be valuable. I also think that 8 infantry is too much. I will keep my 2 pioneers and maybe 5 or 6 infantry. That should be sufficient. So it's time to bring out my tanks again. My recon car, this one not. And you see I have already used up all my slots because I have too many infantry. So this one doesn't seem to have a lot of experience, so he gets sent into the reserve pool. And this one also. This one looks like a strapping lad, so he will join the Panzer Grenadiers. And I need to think a little bit. I think I want a bridge engineer. I said I wanted a bridge engineer. Yes. And here I may come under, what should I say, real attack from enemy aircraft. So I will use my anti-air veteran to pick up a second cannon. This one will move about here to cover this advance and this area, and this one will cover the main assault force here. In the tank department we have some interesting things going on. We now have the Panzer III, they still have the short 37. It's not an incredibly good tank. That's going to be a while. And I usually like to upgrade it. It doesn't have rapid fire, but it has more defense. So I think it's nice. So now I have this heavy guy. He has hit and run and he has thorough preparation, so he will be my primary door knocker. I think I would make a bridge engineer there. I will place this pioneer here. I will have 1, 2, 3. Place one artillery piece there. My other artillery here, maybe. So do I need all these planes? The strategic bomber did okay. There were some situations where my Stukas and Bf-110s couldn't really do any damage, but the strategic bomber was able to deliver a good deal of suppression. Very interesting. But I think this Air Force here is maybe a bit too big. It certainly feels that way. And since I have decided to do this, I need to do it properly. And of course the bridge engineer will help here. And when they have moved forward, I can bring them over the river again. I'm not sure about their air cover situation, so we will have to move forward here. But now you see I have greatly diluted my infantry strength here. And I don't really have anything to take out this one with. So I'm not sure I'm too pleased with that. Maybe I should instead just go for a solution that is more like this. But maybe I'm trying to do too much at the same time here. think I'll send this strategic bomber to the reserve. Sorry, guys. I haven't. Panzer 3. So, who gets to have the +3 attack when defending? I don't think I've had that hero before. I think maybe I'll assign him here just because he has such a nice camouflage. But now I can hardly tell these two guys apart because this one has the short 37 and the other one has the... So I think maybe I'll just give it a slightly different camouflage. So now I can tell him apart. He doesn't have a hero. That's only this unit and this unit. I'm thinking maybe it has much higher ground defense. I'm not going to buy a whole lot of stuff, but I think it's time to have an anti-tank unit. Okay, I can also deploy way back here. I don't see any point in doing that. But I'm gonna have to give these guys some reinforcements. I still have a comfortable amount of prestige in my reserve. I was pretty conservative in Norway. It's very easy to give all your mountain units half tracks and take a bit of damage here and a bit of damage there, and suddenly you have reinforced mid-scenario and you have drained another 1,000. So it's easy to have like 0. Yeah. I think we'll start. Did I forget anything important? Hope not. Okay, so I will start with sending my bridge engineers over, and that gives me the ability to get my recon car across. That's not wrong. Then we get some nice bonuses here, remember? And these guys, I need to do something about them. There, one. My Stuka is here. I think that between my Stuka and this recon car, that should be okay. But I will have to check something. Yes. So that's a pretty good bridging maneuver, I think. Can do a fair bit of damage. So why not? And now suddenly you see this is really high because he has a huge advantage in initiative because this is turn 1 and he has the initiative hero, and he also has the you don't get to shoot back if you have less initiative than me. That's pretty harsh, and he ends up in the river. Follow up with my other tank. This kind of protects me from attack. I will now deploy one and 2. So they cover this. And now I want to check. Yes, you can see now they suddenly have bunker killer. There was something strange when you looked at them earlier. So basically they are very effective, more effective than normal paratroopers. I don't think normal paratroopers can do that, can they? Oh, they actually have bunker killer. Okay, I didn't know that. So they are very effective in dropping in and taking out fixed defenses. Oh, that's cool. So I will start by shelling. No. Yes. And then my stork will go up here just to provide a little bit of support. And this one will come over. And now you see his statistics are much better. I have no desire to chase after him. And I don't want to go too close here. I will do this. In this case we will drive this one over here. 3-7, 4-7. That didn't help at all. Why not? Oh, he hasn't managed to get any. Then we will do this instead. No, he didn't retreat. Okay. I think I will retry that one. Because I totally had a plane that could have hit him. The odds are still the same. And no. Wrong unit again. No, it's not to make him retreat. That seems more logical. And make sure my river crossing is covered there. Okay, so I need to guard my Sedan here. So where do I want my other fighter? I'm not entirely sure. Okay. Yep. Okay, maybe I should be more concerned with the artillery than the infantry. I wouldn't call it a mistake, but I could have handled it differently. So this guy is encircled and should, well, effective? No, not that effective. I don't know. I think I will stop by overrunning this one. Okay. I'm just trying to think of how best to take it out, but I think these ones will be. Yes. I'm not too impressed with my own plan here, because there is no plan. It's just a lot of random moving around kind of thing. No, why would I park it on the river so far from support? No, not happening. That was not the plan. The plan was to rebase. Oh, recon. He ran away pretty fast. I'm not in a particular rush to repair. Well, I could see that one already, so not terribly smart. Okay. What is this? T-15. Fairly weak one, I would say. Wow. And here I said his tank wasn't any good. And then it turns out my tank is the one that sucks. I have this one in the vicinity in case I have to move things back and forth over that river. Why would I put my store over the wrong city? And this is where we are attacking some. This is why the 15 centimeter is a good gun. There's a lot of suppression here. Yeah. Poor Stork. Oh, it's a fallskärm. So it's not a Pioneer at all. I have managed to put my Pioneer up here. I was just looking at the little rifles there. We can just do that instead. Oh, this isn't doing much. So would it be interesting to try to cross? And again, hardly any attack strength left. Here comes a new tank, anti-tank support, and he has high ground defense, so this could be okay. See, even this little guy, big force multiplier. I think I'll recover this before it gets shot down. You get steamroller, that's nice. Bridge engineers. Funny. See there? I could have waited with moving that one and just used it to capture. That would have been smarter. This isn't good, so I'll just have to wait until I have a better position. Ah, here comes the big guy. Char B1. So cool. Main tank. ACG1. It looks pretty tough. Turn on the... No, pretty good. High heart attack. So let's hope my Stuka. No, of course it couldn't reach the big guy. I don't like having a 10 strength Char B running around. It could potentially be a huge problem. So, what is my plan here? Do I even have a plan? He might come out and try to attack me, by the way. So. I think I'll try this one. I don't think... Yeah, he has pretty high swift attack also, but this guy can't just hang around here. He has to go regroup. Slow, it's because I was out for a bit last night. Drank a few glasses of wine too much. I very rarely do that, so it's okay. Yes, these guys. The bridge engineer is down there. He could have been really useful to have up top here. Then they will come out and attack. I can do that next round. So instead, let's pretend that this was the ID all along. How much is it? 128. Okay. He came out of the city to stand on the river to take shots at He really wishes he got the defensive hero. No, that's not a good move. It's kind of strange. And now for the good old 88 trick. Oh, I was standing on a river. Oh, low. push the anti-tank gun away a bit so we can get another overrun. The bridge pioneer. It should be good enough because it cannot retreat any further. 224? Ah, okay. Not smart. You can totally do that. Don't think I ever actually shown it before, but you can play the game in the strategic top-down. You're not sure why you would want to do that, but you can. This is a supply hex, so you can't surround it anyway. Well, you can surround it, of course. Yeah, I'll just take it.